Have you ever felt like life is nudging you towards something bigger? Like there's a dream inside you that keeps whispering, "Go after me," even if it seems impossible? That's the essence of The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, a novel that has touched millions of lives around the world. On the surface, it's the story of a young shepherd searching for treasure. But really, it's about all of us, our dreams, our fears, and the journey of becoming who we're meant to be. Today, I'm going to walk you through the story of The Alchemist, not in a dry textbook way, but like we're sitting down together, unpacking its lessons and seeing how they apply to our own lives. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's journey with Santiago, the shepherd boy who dared to follow his dream. Our story starts with Santiago, a young shepherd in Spain. He's simple, he's curious, and he loves his sheep. But he's restless too, because deep down, he wants more than just a quiet life in the fields. One night, he has a recurring dream. A child tells him to seek treasure at the base of the pyramids in Egypt. Strange, right? But here's the thing. Dreams in Coelho's world aren't random. They're messages. They're clues about what he calls our personal legend, the thing we were put on this earth to do. Now, pause for a second. Have you ever had a dream, maybe not while sleeping, but a dream for your life that felt crazy, almost impossible, but so alive in you that you couldn't ignore it? That's Santiago's starting point. Santiago wonders if he should chase this dream. He visits a gypsy fortune teller who encourages him to go. Then he meets an old man named Melchizedek, a mysterious king who tells him, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. That's one of the most famous lines in the book. Think about it. How often do we hold back because we're afraid? But what if instead, the world is waiting for us to act, ready to open doors once we take the first step? Melchizedek gives Santiago magical stones, Urim and Thummim, to help him make decisions. More importantly, he gives him courage to begin his journey. Santiago sells his sheep, everything he knows and loves, to fund his journey to Egypt. That's a massive leap of faith. But as soon as he arrives in Africa, he's robbed. Suddenly he's alone, broke, and far from home. Here's where most of us might quit, right? We'd say, well, I tried, but life clearly doesn't want this for me. But Santiago doesn't give up. Instead, he takes work at a crystal shop, learns new skills, and saves money. This is an important lesson. Following your dream doesn't mean everything will be easy. The universe might conspire with you, but it's going to test you too. It's like asking, how badly do you really want this? Eventually, Santiago joins a caravan heading across the desert toward Egypt. Along the way, he meets an Englishman searching for the secrets of alchemy, the ancient science of turning metal into gold. But Santiago realizes something. Alchemy isn't just about transforming metal. It's about transforming yourself. Think of it this way. Every challenge we face, every failure, every hardship, they're like the fire that purifies gold. They shape us into who we're supposed to become. And let's be real. How many of us wish life were easier? But maybe it's the tough moments that make the journey meaningful. At Eastern Oasis, Santiago meets Fatima, a woman of deep beauty and kindness. They fall in love, and suddenly Santiago faces another dilemma. Should he give up his quest for treasure and stay with her? Or should he keep going? This is powerful because it mirrors a choice we often face in life. Do we settle for comfort, or do we keep pursuing our bigger purpose? Fatima tells Santiago something incredible, that true love doesn't hold you back, it sets you free. She encourages him to follow his dream. And here's a question for you. Do the people around you push you closer to your dreams, or do they hold you back? Eventually, Santiago meets the alchemist himself, a wise man who teaches him one of the deepest lessons in the book. To find treasure, you must first listen to your heart. Your heart knows your destiny, but it often whispers. Fear drowns it out. Doubt silences it. But if you learn to trust it, you'll find your path. The alchemist pushes Santiago to keep going, even when danger looms. And Santiago learns that when you follow your heart, you align with what Coelho calls the soul of the world, the deeper connection that ties us all together. Finally, after years of struggle, Santiago reaches the pyramids. He digs, searching for treasure, but finds nothing. Instead, he's attacked by thieves. One of them laughs and says he once had a dream of treasure buried in Spain under a sycamore tree. And that's when it hit Santiago. The treasure was never in Egypt. It was back home, where he started. This ending is brilliant. It's not saying don't go on the journey, because without the journey, the lessons, the growth, the love, the wisdom, Santiago never would have understood the value of what he had. The treasure was both literal and symbolic. So, what can we take from Santiago's journey? Follow your personal legend. Each of us has a dream that makes us come alive. Don't ignore it. The journey matters. Even if the treasure is back where you started, you'll be transformed by the path you took. The universe helps, but it also tests. Expect setbacks, they're part of the process. Listen to your heart. It often knows before your mind does. Love supports dreams. It doesn't cage them. The beauty of The Alchemist is that it's both simple and profound. You can read it in a day, but the lessons stay with you for life. So, here's the big question. What's your personal legend? What's that dream, that calling, that thing you've been putting off because it feels too risky, too impractical, or too hard? Paulo Coelho reminds us that chasing it is the point of life itself. And maybe, just maybe, when we dare to follow it, we'll realize that the treasure was within us all along. Now, I want to hear from you. What dream or goal have you been holding on to? Do you think the universe conspires to help when we finally take that first step? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more inspiring book breakdowns, and share it with someone who needs a reminder to follow their dreams. Until next time, keep listening to your heart, and maybe start digging for the treasure that's been waiting for you all along.